Hey guys, we're here in Xpel HQ and I have a great news to announce regarding their latest product called PROTEX Lite Paint Protection Film. Okay, it's a great way to start the year because I know there are a lot of people who want to install Xpel's PPF, but one of their concerns is the price is a little bit high. And of course it is, because it's a premium paint protection film. Okay, so we also hit that call, right? Xpel has heard your voice to produce something of high quality but also wallet friendly, right? So in this video, I'm going to quickly run through to you with some of the facts regarding the PPF and to also show you what kind of pricing they have, because it starts as low as 7,800 ringgit for a full car PPF, which is really good, because when you think of full car PPF, it starts from 5 figures Malaysian ringgit, right? So let's get this little vlog started, okay? So this is how the roll looks like. They're using blue as their brand color. So it's using Xpel's technology, but through its subsidiary PROTEX Lite, they're able to manufacture at a grade that is also high, but also matching a certain price point, okay? So I think this is a complete game changer, right? Because the price is very competitive, okay? So I want to break down some of the facts. Some people might think that because it's cheap, then it's not as good. But not really. When I read through the specs, I'm very impressed, okay? So first of all, let's look at the price, because yeah, money talks, right? Okay. So this is so urgently launching. I want to give you a quick preview, so there's no like brochure whatsoever. Here I'm going to run through with you some of the prices first, okay? So the one that most people would take, I believe, is actually the full car set, right? You want to make sure the whole car is protected, right? So starting from small size, 7,800, medium is 8,800, again, which is a far more competitive price compared to the Ultimate Plus protection films, okay? It has 3 years warranty on crackling, blistering, and also delamination, okay? But the other one that people could opt for, which I suspect certain car models will go for, are the full front set. I have this on my Mini Countryman, okay? So front bumper, front fenders, side mirror, headlights, door handle inserts, and front hood, right? So the more exposed areas when you're driving, they're all covered, right? So all this one, front fenders, right? And even your side mirrors, okay? So not the doors and stuff. So that will make sure you protect the high risk areas. So I think this is a very competitive price. It protects from bird dropping, stone chips, etc., those things that we are commonly exposed to, okay? So I'll talk a little bit about the construction of the PPF, which is actually very surprising, right? So the cap sheet, just you can sort of like put that away, because it's the first layer that you have to peel off during installation. It starts off with a clear coat. Okay, so the clear coat actually is a very important part of the PPF, because it protects the PPF, ensures the gloss. It's actually something that's always overlooked, because everyone talks about TPU or whatever material they're using, but the clear coat or the top coat makes a big difference, okay? It preserves the PPF. They call this the mystery crystal top coat. The best part about this is that it's actually 0.39 mils. According to some other competitor products, it is usually around 0.25, 0.267. So if you base on that calculation, this is almost 30 or maybe 35% thicker than what the competitors offer, even at some of their top range products. So which is pretty darn good, right? And the other thing that you have on that top coat is hydrophobic properties, okay? So for those people who have experienced PPF, if you do not put on wax sealant or even coating, it just grabs onto everything. It has poor hydrophobicity property and it gets stained easily, okay? So in a way, you probably don't have to put on coating on top of a PPF, which is a normal procedure for most people in Malaysia, given our weather and stuff, right? So you can save money there. If you choose not to do coating, you still have the hydrophobicity, which normal PPF don't really have, okay? But of course, we haven't seen this in the market yet, but if I were to be really like giving my opinion, I think that nothing will beat a ceramic coating's hydrophobicity, right? But then again, it's still good to know that even without ceramic coating and additional protection, it already has hydrophobicity, okay? So yes, the other thing is now you have your TPU, which is normal. That's the bulk of the protection. And then we have the acrylic adhesive, right? So the adhesive is very important, okay? When I chose Xpel, 2020, when I was still their customer, one of the reasons I chose Xpel is because the fact that the adhesive will not crack, it doesn't become difficult to remove when it needs to be removed. Because let's be honest, eventually we have to remove the PPF if it's damaged, etc. Right? I mean, ideally you don't want to remove it, but if you do, okay, we have seen some PPF that leaves behind terrible residue. There's once there was a Rolls-Royce Ghost that came in and it was just horrible, and the removal of the adhesive took them 7 days, and not without sacrificing some of the paint, right? So that was really bad. You know, for me, if you put on a PPF to protect your paint, but then when you remove the PPF, you damage the paint, then what's the point, right? So the adhesive that's used by PROTEX Lite, again, because it's using Xpel's technology, it's called RAAT, right? So let me sort of run this through with you. It's called Reactive Acrylic Adhesive Technology. Okay, I know it sounds like a bunch of jargon, okay? Other competitors use PSA, Pressure Sensitive Adhesive, okay? And those are the similar kind of technologies you would use, let's say, onto a window tint, or maybe a tint that you use onto your glass and stuff. Those can actually crack, it's susceptible to cracking, and those are also susceptible to it. Sticking too hard on the paint, you can pull it off, right? So Xpels are using RAAT, right? So even PROTEX Lite is using RAAT technology as well. So that's a very important thing to note. And of course, you'll be installing here in Xpel's HQ or Xpel's outlets. All the technicians are all very skilled in installing PPF. They have pre-cut technology, like using their DAP, so that ensures that you have a proper PPF installed onto your car. But I think this is a game changer, right? I want to sort of quickly blast out this video because it's Chinese New Year and some of you are getting a new cars and you want to protect your car. This could be it. This could be the solution for you. And I'm really excited because, yeah, while I really love Xpel's products, sometimes it's hard to justify, let's say, using a different kind of car price point, i.e. my Mini Countryman, right? So I don't need a full protection like my Alpine or my Spider, a full front would suffice. But now, looking at this price, I could even go full car, right? So yeah, that's very, very exciting. And I think it's rather important because, some people might say, Thomas, why spend this kind of money doing PPF for your car? Okay, actually respray the bumper or respray the hood if it got damaged. We got to face something very important, right? Whenever you respray your bumper or your hood, you're going to have to remove it. Most of the times, good painters will remove it. And even when you remove it, there's a risk of damaging your hooks, your sockets and stuff. Some painters damage it, they don't tell you, right? You wouldn't know anyways until it's too late. And every time you respray your bumper and your hood, etc., you have to sand the paint down. It doesn't go all the way down to your, to your material, like your metal or plastic. They sand till the bottom of your paint, right? So that's your primer and then your paint. And then they put another primer and paint on top. So as you keep respraying, it gets thicker and thicker, right? And that's not really good news because you can imagine it will start looking weird, looking different. And even if you spray one part and don't spray the other part, there's going to be a difference in its orange peel. And for me, it's just a bit something I cannot accept, right? So for me, the other thing is that in between your sprays, they have to deal with all those stone chips and damage in between, right? That's why I highly recommend that if you have the kind of budget, or maybe you have the budget less but stretch a little bit more, do a full PPF protection, or maybe instead of just doing coating, do a full front, plus detailing for the whole car, right? So, the other thing that gives you a benefit, and I know that this is not something that Xpel talks a lot about, but I'm talking about as a user, is that when you send your car to car washes, sometimes you can, bring your tools, etc. I have a video that I showed you how to do that. But essentially during car washes, whether you're washing it at home or outside, you can scratch your car. So even if you coated your car, you can scratch your car. But with PROTEX Lite or any PPF from Xpel, it has self-healing properties, right? So even your car wash, you scratch a little bit, it's going to self-heal and it's going to look great, okay? So I hope this video has been useful for some of you. And if you want to grab your PROTEX Lite from Xpel, please do it right now because what I heard is the demand is pretty high and the stocks are pretty limited, okay? The price is really, really reasonable. I've just spoken to the team. They say they can't go lower because they want to just give Malaysia an opportunity to install PPF at a very friendly price, okay? So thanks for watching my video, and you want to find out more about Xpel products, I put a link below in the description. Right? Let them know I sent you. Again, price super fantastic. Go ahead and grab it while stock starts. Right? Let me know in the comments what you think, and see you in another video and subscribe to my channel. Right? Thanks for watching, and peace out.